Hello there. Welcome once again to the chaos that is me. So I was just finishing up journaling about yesterday. I didn't have a whole lot going on. It was kind of a nice chill day, and then gonna start setting up for today. So let me move this to the side actually. Because I was kind of pulling everything out, and then I was like, oh, hello, you need to film. I have a bunch of stuff here that I'm going to use, but I want to talk about the main kind of what I'm going to use. So I'm pretty sure I did an unboxing of all this stuff. This is Lauren Phelps Design. This is, she does boxes. So if you don't follow Lauren Phelps Design, I'm going to link that. I'm not an affiliate of hers. I'm just a fan. This box was so beautiful, the style of it. It was called Magnolia Lane. I believe she has some of the individual pieces, like elements of it on her website. I think you can just go to Lauren Phelps Design and then type in Magnolia Lane, and there might be a few of the elements as a box that's not available anymore. She does have a new box that's out right now that there are a few left of, called a Grand Parkway. And I do have that coming. So I have a weakness when it comes to Lauren Phelps Design. It's just so gorgeous, but this is what happens. Like, I get it and I don't. Look at all this. It's all unopened. Like, I haven't used it because it's too beautiful. I haven't even swatched the washi because I just look at it in the rolls and I love it. Lauren, if you see this, she knows I'm a fangirl. So anyways. So I was like, you know what? It's kind of a special week this week. We have a special event that we're attending tomorrow, and I just wanted to do something beautiful. And I thought about this stuff. So we've got a lot of things that we're gonna play with to put things together. We've got vellum, acetate, stickers, washi tape. So we're gonna do the whole week in this. Then I've got my book over here with all of my icons for stuff that I might need. I think I'm gonna try a different pen this week. Let me grab it. Here it is. And see how I like it. This is I can't even see it. Yeah, it's a Jetstream. So it's the UniBall Jetstream. This is a 4-in-1 pen that I got off of Amazon. So it has red, green, blue, and black. I thought it had a pencil too. Does it have a pencil? Yeah, it does have a pencil. So there you go. So you can have a pencil and then all the other colors. Anyways, but I'm going to try this for this week and see, because I believe this is the same type of pen that you get from Hobonichi when you order, not with the 4-in-1. It's just, I think it's just one. I haven't ordered from them directly this year, so I can't remember. And I gave my other pen away because the nib was too small for me. So this one is in, I think it's 07. Yeah, it's 07. I like a thicker nib. So, okay. So these are sticky pockets. I don't think I'm going to use these. I know I'm going to use this. So let's just pull this out. And I'm thinking what I want to do is, why don't I choose a vellum and or acetate? So let's pull these out and look at them. So, oh, look at that. There we go. You can see it. That's absolutely stunning. I'm gonna have to trim it down. That one. Vellum. I mean, they're all, oh, that's beautiful. This is acetate. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. That'd be really pretty in the fall, don't you think? The browns. Oh, that's gorgeous. They're all so pretty. And this all came in one box. Like, I'm not... I don't like that on the white. That's too much. And then there's this one. I think I really liked that. That's really pretty. If I trimmed it and then stuck it there, I think I like that. I like all of them. I might put one on the back as well, like the end of the week maybe. So I'm going to put those to the side. I need to get my paper trimmer so I can trim that. So let me grab that real quick. I have it over here in my cabinet. And I should have had it ready, but I didn't. But that's okay. Okay. Oh, it's fine. I'm just dropping everything. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, I always forget the dimension that I need. So let's do it this way. So I definitely want the bottom in there. And we'll just make a mark at the top. And then a mark over here on the side, just a little bit on the side really that needs to be trimmed. But you know, if you don't trim it, sometimes you have to take a little extra off than what you want just so that it fits right. Like I'd rather have a little bit less than a little bit too much, especially with acetate. Vellum, I feel like I can get away with a little bit more, but acetate is thicker. And so if you don't give yourself enough wiggle room, move that over on the side of the table, then yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll add this in. I kind of want to do that first before I lay anything else down, just because I want to see where, like, where this design will be as regards to any other stickers that I'll add, you know? Okay, so I gotta trim that down because it got a bunch of fuzz on it. Can you see that? There's like a bunch of fuzz on it. I've learned with this stuff, because it's so tiny, I kind of have to leave a little bit hanging out so that I can get to it, because if I don't, it's harder for me to find it. So you just get it closest to the edge that you can. And then trim it. And then you're just going to peel off the little cover. And you can see that tiny little edge. See, there you go. That tiny little edge of adhesive. And then I just line it up and stick it into the crease. There you go. And then you have, you know, it just adds it like a page. And I really like, usually hers are like this, where it does have the gold foil on this side, but then on the underside, it's got the silver. So either way you flip this, it's gonna look really stunning on the page. Oh, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to use this stuff. I just haven't let myself, and I really should. I should just let myself. I have a lot of her stuff, and I just keep it put away, and I pull it out and look at it, and I think, oh, I should use that, and then I don't use it. Okay, that's not my jam, not gonna lie. I mean, I could see if you're doing like a green thing, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably use some of these. Ooh, those are beautiful. Those are pretty little dots. Oh, it's all gorgeous. Hear my dog scampering down the hallway. Wow, there's so much. These are all like geode patterns. I actually have geodes. We have a couple of them. That's like a washi strip. That's pretty. Boxes, and then pink. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I think I'll save the geodes, but I'll probably use a bunch of this stuff. And I'm thinking, should I put washi down first? So there's 3. Usually there it is. So usually there's a little area of perforation that when you squeeze it, you can get a grip on that and then slide it down to open up the washi. Okay, more trash. Oh, these are just absolutely beautiful. So I think these will look really pretty with this. So I'm going to use this one. Let's see if I can find the edge. I think it's right there. Let me get my... it did come with this little... I think this might be too thin though to actually cut the washi. So let me get my tweezers and I want my metal ruler. There it is. So that I can cut it. Beautiful. And then maybe we'll put like a floral element over in the corner. I think maybe one of the little, because let's see, this will be laying like that. So yeah, maybe just something right there to kind of fill in that space a little bit. What about this flower? I believe these are transparent. Yeah. So pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. And then that'll just be subtle. I like that a lot. And then, so let's see if I try this with the line. Where's the pen? There it is. Make sure I've got it on black. I do. So I can make that line here. I want to see if that does a little bit better about not bleeding through. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay, we need, let's just mark down what's going on in this day. I'm thinking this time I'll just do as the day goes along. So I have these that are from Alvia Planning Co. This was from her end of the year box. And I think I'll use one of these to mark work. I ordered some of these from her. You can go on her website and go to the icons and you can buy, she has them like individual. You just have to tell her they each have like a number. So you tell her which number you want. So I think I ordered a whole sheet or more than one sheet. She had a sale of those. And then I have a Target pickup. So we're going to mark that. And then I need to make dinner. We are going to have spaghetti. And I'll do my to-do list for the today after. I just finished work right now, so I'm kind of figuring out what's going to happen for the rest of the day. So let's use one of these, this washi again. I want to use, like, I'm just going to use this roll. And then once I finish this roll, then I'm going to do like a strip of each one before I open the next set of washi's, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And then let's put something over here. Maybe something like this. Okay, because then if this flips over this way, yeah, that looks pretty. Good. Okay, let's do our line. So I was watching somebody else do this, and I think I found like a little trick to keep it, because I was saying last week, so when I would draw the lines and then I move the ruler, it like smears the ink. So let me see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit. I was watching somebody else do this and kind of paying attention a little bit more to how they did it, right? So here's my line. So I put it a little bit further away from it and then use the nib. See how it's got that edge? And I don't touch the ruler, and kind of keep it, see how it's kind of away from the ruler so that when I move it, it's not touching. And that seems to make a difference. Also, this ink It seems to do a little bit better on the tone. You can see this is really thick, dark, and then this is, it's dark enough, and I like it, but it's not quite as saturated. But then, excuse me, other way. Yeah, I feel like that's working a little bit better. Now I don't have another, do I have anything else on here I could use for work? If you're new here, I'm an online teacher, so I teach English. I should put this down for today too, because I'm doing a YouTube video. I'm actually going to put this over here as part of my to-do list. Yeah, I teach English online as a second language to students from all over the world. I do get questions about that quite often, like how I got into it. And I have talked about it previously, but I'll just mention a few things just because when I first heard of it, I was like, wow, that's amazing. I never had heard of that type of job before. Okay. Monday, Tuesday. The beginning of this week is kind of slow, which I honestly am not upset about in the least. Not even a little bit am I upset about having a slow week, you guys. Anyway, so my first job ever was working for my dad's construction company. My dad's a painting and drywall contractor. And so I got to work with him doing painting and drywall work, and I absolutely loved it. That was my first job. I started doing that actually when I was about 12. I'd go with him in the summer and work, and it was amazing. And anyways, so let's open up. We're going to open up this next set of washi rolls. So when I was 15, my grandmother died, and it was devastating. And she had been the bookkeeper for my dad's business forever, always. It was a family business that my dad had inherited from his dad. And anyways, so my dad was like, do you want to learn how to do this? And then this can be a job for you. And I was like, yeah. So my aunt, who did all the books for my uncle, my dad's brother, my aunt did all the books for his company, and she very lovingly came over for months and would show me what to do. And at the time, my dad had a fairly big company, and he was running payroll. You know, he had a lot of employees and things like that. So I learned how to do bookkeeping, payroll, all that kind of stuff. I decided in high school that I wanted to do independent studies so I could be involved doing volunteer work. And so, which was amazing. Yeah, so I did that. So I did volunteer work. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's do this one. And I did my dad's books, and it worked out really well. And then my dad ended up slowing down with his business, and well, actually I kind of talked him into it. Having a small business with employees is really difficult. There's a fine line. Like, you kind of either need to have a lot or none. There's kind of this in-between place where if you don't have a lot, it's going to be like there's a point of profitability for like having payroll, all the things, all the hoops you have to jump through to have employees. And so it got to the point where it was kind of like, is this worth it? And also my brother got older and was actually working with my dad. So then it was like, okay, well, okay, Wednesday, I really don't have anything. And I actually might take Wednesday as a day off. Thursday, I have 2 appointments. So we'll write that in. So I have an appointment at 11. And then I have an appointment at 4:15. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's with Juliet and Genesis. Okay. And that's all I have going on Thursday. Okay, so anyways, as my dad's business slowed down, by this time now I was married, and let's open this. Did I use all of them? Oh, no, I didn't. Did I use this one? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Okay, I didn't use this one yet. By this time, I had been married for a couple years, and I had my oldest son, and I was taking him, as one does, to get pictures done all the time. And I started going to the JCPenney Portrait Studio, and I would always have ideas, and I would come in with props, and I love photography anyway, so I would just have ideas and all this stuff. So anyways, I started going there in March when he was born. And then by the time we got to like April, the manager was like, do you want a job? You're like, you have a talent for this, and I think you should work here. Do you want a job? It's part-time, like part-time. It was at that point in time, like 8 to 12 hours a week. And of course I had a baby, so it was kind of perfect. And my dad's business was slow, so it worked out well. And that's how I got into professional photography. And the cool thing is it was for Life Touch. And so they give you a really awesome training. And what's going on Friday? Okay, so Friday, did I do the line on this other page? No, I didn't. I forgot to do that. Let's do the line. So I worked there, and it was awesome. It was perfect for what I needed. And over time, you know, I ended up working there for like 18 years. I still work for my dad. I do his books still, but it's just basically him and my brother. And so it's not a lot. So anyways, I worked at the portrait studio for 18 and a half years. And I got to the point where honestly, dealing with customers was just, it was horrible. I need to put a note here. So remember to pay my PG&E. It was horrible. Got plans to hang out with my friends Noemi and Liv, and then I also need to pay. Actually, this one, the water, sewer, and garbage gets taken out automatically, but I'm just trying to make a note of it so I don't forget. For Friday, that's what I've got going on. It just got to the point, honestly, of dealing with customers where I just couldn't do it anymore. And when you're dealing in an environment with children and seeing parents not care for them properly, not teach them properly, even sometimes, you know, violent toward them. And yeah, I just, you know, had to make phone calls to CPS and had to, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that I learned over many years of working with kids. If you're just patient, especially in a situation where somebody's trying to get them to do something, you know, like trying to get them to perform. And it's a lot of pressure for little kids. And most of the time, like, just a word to the wise, like if you go into a portrait studio, most of the time, if you let the photographer do their job, they've been doing it for a really long time, let them try. People oftentimes, you know, it's like you get upset at the kid because the kid's not smiling the way you want him to. And it's like, well, I mean, but hollering at them, smile, That's not your real smile. That's the one that would get me. And I'm like, well, maybe because you're yelling at them. You know, like I wouldn't smile either if somebody was hollering at me. And then also understanding that like they're kids. And part of the deal with kids is that you're not going to get perfect pictures. You're not going to always get exactly what you're looking for. They're kids. And now that my kids are grown, I look at that and I think like, I'm so happy I have all the funny, silly, goofy ones of them where they were making like, oh my gosh, that's my son Micah. Like that's his goofy fit. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, what is that supposed to be like? The side of a notebook? I don't think I really care for that. Sorry, I got distracted. I was like, what is happening? But it's like the side of a notebook. I don't really care for that. Maybe I'll just put one of these. Should I put a pink one? Yeah, let's do a pink one. I'm going to do this one. Anyways, you look back. My sons now are 23 and 19. And I look back now and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I have that picture of you making your goofy, derpy face, you know, because they don't do that forever. And when you have it captured, it's hilarious to look back on those. So sometimes people get so distracted by wanting, so, you know, quote unquote perfection. Anyways, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I had a good friend who was an online teacher. She lived in, she actually lived in Mexico. And she was teaching English online and we were talking about it. And I was just like, well, how do you do that? Can you only do that when you live in Mexico? Like, how does it, I didn't know like how it works. Like, what do you have to do? And so at the time, all you needed, I think this is PET tape. Let's find out. Sometimes I love these and sometimes they're hard for me. Oh yeah, this is PET tape. So these are all, how is that? Like individual, it's like strips. Okay. So these are all individual elements. Okay, so I'm not going to use this one. Let's look at the other one. Let's see if this is the same thing. So anyways, I couldn't take it anymore and I talked to her about it. And at the time, what you had to do was you had to get a TESOL or TEFL certificate, which is teaching English as a second language or teaching English as a foreign language certificate. And so I did an online program. I got my certificate and I started working for a company out of China. And it was very, very popular in China for people to have their kids in these programs. And we're talking little kids. Like the youngest one I ever taught was 9 months old. And I am saying no joke. Like the baby he was in a high chair. Like it was crazy. But I mean, this is the same kind of thing, I think. That's pretty though. I have some PET tapes. I don't really use them that much. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to use this. Let's try it. Let's see how we like. Because can you just lay it down like that? Or are you supposed to cut around the edges? Like, do you have to cut around the edges? Or can you just... There's a lot of different designs on there. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's meant for you to like cut around the edges and then use them as like individual stickers as opposed to a thing of washi. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use, do I want to put in another vellum? What else do I have left on here? Let's look. To put like along the bottom as washi kind of. Did I use all those? Oh, no, I still have this one. I could use that one. That's pretty. What if I did it like along the side instead of at the bottom? Or should I just put it at the bottom? I think I'm just gonna put it at the bottom actually. So I started working for that company and I worked for them for, let's see, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. For 3 years, I worked there and it was a grind. It was a lot of work and a lot of rules. Well, then China decided that they didn't want foreign teachers teaching English in their company. So we had a limited amount of time to kind of find a new job because they didn't want us teaching over there. And so I started looking for another job, and for a different company basically. And then that's how I found my current company that I work for, that I really love. And I work for a company called NovaKid. And so now I have international students that I teach. So like today I had a student in, that's beautiful, isn't it? I had a student in Israel. I had a student in Turkey. I had a student, oh, that's like a half. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do that. I like that. I had a student in Czech. I'm trying to think. I had Vadim. I had Murat was in Turkey. I had Mika who was in Israel. Who else did I have today? Oh, I had Leon who's in Poland. And I had more and I can't remember everybody. That's really pretty. I'm really happy with that. What do I have going on Sunday? I have not a whole lot. Okay, so let's make our line for our schedule and then we'll be good to go as far as this week. Okay, so let's flip through it from the beginning just to see how that looks. So there is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I didn't put a work sticker there. Let's put a work sticker. Yeah, so I did at a certain point, some companies require you to have a bachelor's degree. And so I did an online program and got my bachelor's degree in online education. I should have put, I wonder if I can pick it up. I should have used these little layering circles. That would have been really cute. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Let's try. Let's see if we can kind of layer that. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I like it. I wonder if I can do that with this one. I want to layer them all now. Because I never use these. Like, I see them and I think they're pretty. And then sometimes stuff like this, I feel like it's too pretty for me to use it. I should try to put one over here too. Let's see if I can get that to work. It is so windy outside. No, that one's down too much. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. So let's look at the week and see if we want to put anything down. That was the week before. This is how last week turned out. I didn't fill in a lot of things. I left it really simple, and I actually like how it looks. I think it looks really cute. So this week, I'm thinking I'm going to use, I think, these ones. So I've got these three kind of neutral ones. So I'm thinking maybe this one. Because then maybe I could put a different, maybe add another. It's so windy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's really windy. I'm trying to decide if I want to put another acetate or vellum. Yeah, anyways, if you have a bachelor's degree, you can get hired on a lot of those companies now to teach English online. It's really kind of a cool thing. Okay, so I've got these ones which are like elements like that. Like, what if I kind of do something like this? That's pretty. Should I add another one? Why not? Why not add another one? I like it. Let's see if I can line it up. Okay, good, you're on frame. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, look, I finished a sheet. Yay, me. That's exciting. This whole set did not come with day covers, so that's interesting, huh? It didn't come with day covers. Do I need to add any more elements? I mean, not really. I could save some of these for my weeks. Maybe I should put something over here. These are all the ones that I have that are... Oh, I forgot. You know what I forgot about? I forgot about this thing. It's all like die cut stickers, kind of. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oof. Wow. You guys, this is why I have a hard time using this stuff. I think it's so beautiful. Stunning. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to scoot those over. Let's see. Oh, they're all beautiful. That's pretty. That kind of goes with the theme, huh? Oh, that's really pretty. I like that one too. I mean, they're all beautiful. Oh, and then, so those ones were like acetate kind of feeling, and these ones are all vellum feeling. Gorgeous. These are all so pretty. Okay. Another vellum one. I think this is not a sticker. So these ones are just die cuts. Which honestly, I'm probably never going to use these. I might put some of this stuff up for sale, actually. I don't know. Because some of these I'm not going to use. And I think I want to use this one. That's the one that when I first put it down, I was like, yeah, I love that. That needs to go here. Okay, so let's see if I can get this off because I'm never good at these. Like ever. Trying to get... I mean, this is a sticker, right? I hope it's a sticker. I'm pretty sure it's a sticker. Let's see how long this takes me. So anyways, I work from home. I am trying my next goal. I just finished every one of my family's taxes because I do everyone's taxes. Which, because I work from home, so I'm an independent contractor, oh my goodness, am I not going to be able to get this apart? I'm going to try tweezers. How do you... So because I'm an independent contractor, like I don't get a W-2. So I have to itemize all my stuff. So whatever I do, you know, whatever I use, my expenses. And then my husband gets a W-2 because he works for PepsiCo. And then my sons each, you know, now they're adults. So they each have to file taxes. Oh my gosh, this is painful. I feel like I almost have it. And then my dad's is the hardest because you know, I get a big pile of stuff that I have to then go through and tally and itemize, and it's just a little bit more difficult. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this apart. I wish they would make these so that there was a little edge. I know that this is a sticker because I read the description. And I want to use this here. This is going to drive me batty. Okay, well, I'm giving up. I am not going to keep messing with this. Let's give it one more try. Let's try from the side. No, I can't get it. I cannot get it, and I'm just going to stop because that's going to drive me crazy. So, you know what? I'm going to wait, and I'm going to try to get that later, and I will try to put that on there. This week, I am not going to do like this. I think this week what I'm going to do is do like how I've done in previous ones where I do like either photo collage or like a highlight, like these, like small wins, gratitude, defeats. I'm going to do something like this. So I'm going to leave this here. And then once I get that up, then I will put gratitude, and then probably like gratitude probably for the whole page, and then defeats over here, or small wins. I might just do gratitude and small wins and try to keep it positive, because, you know, we don't really need anything negative. I already set up the months previously. I just put a piece of vellum. I had these vellums that I really liked. That's May, for May the 4th. April, because I love Grogu. Just a couple stickers. I'm not really going to put any washi or anything down there. I'm just trying to keep these ones kind of thin. I have to put, I'm almost caught up. I have one I have to put there and one I have to put there. These are my sticker a day pages that I do, like countdowns or anything, like whatever my main thought of the day is for there that I keep. So yeah, I just have to start with, yeah, we're already here on the 3rd. That's crazy. Okay, we're done with this bad boy. And we're just going to throw a few things down for my weeks. I'm getting, like, my back has been really bad lately. And so I haven't been carrying this around with me all the time. What I've been doing is filling it out at home. And then I'm just carrying a smaller purse right now because my back has just been really bad. I'm going to use these elements because they're cute and small. I've been toying with the idea of, let me pull this out and see what it looks like all the way out. Like, do I like that? No, I don't like that. I'm going to cut that off. See how it's supposed to look like, I think, torn notebook paper? Which maybe if it wasn't floral, I'd be okay with that, but because it's floral, I don't like the way that looks at all, personally. Don't come for me. I've been having that feeling lately, like I'll do a review and then I feel like people have to come to like somebody's rescue as far as like maybe companies, or like when I do reviews, I feel like I'm nice about it. I feel like I'm honest because you know, I feel like you have to be honest, but I'll even often say, like, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not trying to be annoying, or I'm just telling my honest opinion about things. And I appreciate when people come on and they share, like, oh, I did this. I'm totally just cut my page. I'm trying to cut this little edge off and I cut my whole page. That wasn't very smart. Do people get worked up? They get like, oh, you know, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know they're a small business. Like, I totally get that. But also, like, you know, I paid for this out of my own money and I'm trying to be honest about it, you know? So I don't feel bad about any of the reviews that I've ever given. I feel like they were all honest reviews. And it, you know, like if something shows up damaged, I'm gonna show the damage, because these things aren't cheap. Like planners and even products, when you order products, sometimes they're messed up, and I'm just like, well, I'm not trying to be mean about the products. I'm just simply saying I got this and it was messed up, or, you know, people can see it on the screen when you open it. They can see that it was messed up. And I also don't want them to think like, oh, I messed that up and then now I'm trying to show. It's like, no, I opened the box and this is how it was. So anyways, sometimes I feel like people get really defensive, and I get that. But, and I think that's literally it that I'm going to put on here for this week. And then I'm just going to do like my to-do list and any major things that happen. I'm thinking maybe I should put a little something cute over by the to-do. Let's see what this looks like. These ones at the bottom are kind of like sheer. Are you even gonna, no, you're not even gonna see that. It's so sheer, there's not even anything on there. What about like this little one? This will be cute. What if I put it over the green? So anyways, like, I feel like honesty, especially when you're doing reviews, especially, you know, like I was given this product as for free, or I paid for this item or whatever. Like, just tell people the truth, and then you don't have to worry about, I kind of feel like I need to put something right here. I feel like it's not enough. Maybe I should layer one of these pink ones. So kind of layer on top of that. Well, now I want to add something else. I'm doing that thing that when people do it, I'm like, no, stop, it's perfect. Leave it alone. And people start adding too many things and you're like, oh no, don't do it. Don't put it there. So if you're yelling at the screen right now, go ahead and tell me. Tell me you're yelling at the screen and telling me not to add more. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to add more. Boom. I did it. That's cute. I'm happy with that. So this is just going to be a running to-do list, I think, for things that need to get done during the week. I do take it with me in the car when I go places. I'm just not currently carrying it in my bag unless I'm going into like a doctor's appointment or something where I need to take notes. I'm also going to put down here, I'm going to do my meds for tracking, taking them, and then I want to put down a skincare one. Oh, come on now. Today is not my day for peeling stickers. It just isn't. It's not my day, you guys. Okay, so there's prescriptions. And then I'm just going to check it off. So I think what I'll do is make a little line. How many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to go a little bit further out. Just one extra. That's horrible line. Good grief. I can't draw a line, evidently. Is there anything out here for skincare that I could use? No. So many cute things, though. I need a skincare one. Let's look through here. I know I have a ton in here. And then we will be done. Oh, let's use one of these ones. Let's do the, actually, why don't we do one of these masky ones? Or maybe this one. Let's do this one. I haven't used one of these in a while. And we'll put her right here. And then same thing, we'll just make a line. Maybe what I need to do is do it like this so I can actually see what I'm doing. Because I'm not going to make it fancy. I'm just going to make a check mark. I feel like I need to fix this one because it looks messy. It's a little bit better. Maybe I'll highlight it. So yeah, I'm just going to do like a check mark. So we'll just do, so I did my morning skincare, and then when I do the evening one, I'll make an X. And I did my morning meds, and when I do my evening ones, I'll do another X. And I'm just going to keep that like that. Like, I don't feel like I need to write anything out because I know what those mean. Yeah, that's everything. We're all done. Yay for us. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.